Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit. So striding in, Victor Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, number 22, Victor.
From the stretch. No balls and one strike.
First pitch, 110.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
At the plate, Harold Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores two. We'll see if they can cash them in.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Here's Cameron Maybin now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's set and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second.
Ready now, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one in the left field.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base. Now batting, Austin Romine. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Nico Goodrum, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first, a 3. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. In there, strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Tigers have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And there's out number 2. So now Carlos Santana. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trailed it. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Naquin's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Victor Reyes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Reyes is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Domingo Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. The Tigers, of course, held this opposing lineup to only one run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Fastball well outside.
Count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. So striding forward now, Roberto Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quiet. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Next up for Detroit, Cameron Maybin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here for Cameron Maybin. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Into the box, Austin Romine.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Left fielder looking up. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, number 14.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart. Pulled toward right center field.
Naquin's on his horse.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one. Ready for another chance? Oscar Mercado. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Too high. Ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
In there, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled off. bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. They won't make a dent in a 6. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Reyes is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Onto the home run porch and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Scope. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now. At the plate, Cameron Maben. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Austin Romine lifted into center field. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Kristen Stewart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, runners off for second. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch. But nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now the relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, D-Row.
Yeah, after your first original knock, Dan, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Phil Maton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So the nearly bat around here is 8. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
For the Indians.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's Tyler Naquin as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Carlos Santana comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw goes over to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. No hits to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped him up. Scope is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Santana is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter.
Striding in, Harold Castro. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. Santana will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they still hold a 10-0 lead.
For the Indians, the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Number 43.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
This is on the ground over to first. Glove by Cabrera. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The center fielder.
So 1 away now, and here's Cameron Maben. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Naquin is under this one. And that's out number 2. Digging in, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Now batting, number 14.
Standing in now, Kristen Stewart, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Naquin is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2. Indians go down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0.
The shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
First delivery to him on the way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now that.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Ready for another shot now, Domingo Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Starting to look bleak, down 10. Nick Whitgren enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 62, Nick.
Stepping up now, Harold Castro. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Naquin is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Liner towards second. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
To the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. And it's fouled away. Whitgren, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The center fielder,
at the plate, Cameron Maben. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. In now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado and Dan White.
leading up for the Indians, the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado.
Joe Jimenez takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Stewart is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Stays alive, still 0-2. Struck him out. The Tigers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Detroit get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Spencer Turnbull earns his first win of the season. Carlos Carrasco permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.